Number 10, forgiveness. Forgiveness is another need of the human spirit. Our desire to forgive can sometimes come up for many different things in our life, or at many different times in our life, such as feeling betrayed or hurt by someone. It can also come up when we have a loss of a loved one, or during times of chronic illnesses, or at the end of our life. Even if we do not feel equipped to forgive at that moment in time, we often are able to recognize that it's really important for us. Forgiveness can be a powerful way of letting go of conscious and subconscious negative emotions and thoughts that we may be holding on to that are affecting our well-being. When we look at forgiveness as transformation, we may be able to help ourselves to let go of the displeasure and suffering that we might be feeling. By letting go, we can increase our inner peace and understanding of the situation and of ourselves. For forgiving doesn't mean forgetting about the situation from the past or accepting or even excusing the behavior. It's about you. It's about giving yourself freedom from negative emotions, freedom from the power that that person may still hold over your thoughts, consciously and subconsciously. In the process of forgiving, you often need to forgive your own self. We often judge ourselves harshly for all our mistakes in the past, even our mess-ups. We're not gentle on ourselves. When we forgive ourselves for any perceived mistakes or wrongdoings, then we do tend to bring more compassion in our hearts. And this allows us then to be able to forgive others in a more compassionate way. Forgiveness can take time and it is hard work. So what I can tell you to do is be gentle with yourself. Bring compassion into your heart, because there's going to be times when you're going to deny your wounds, even blame yourself, maybe even pity yourself or feel unworthy, having bitterness or anger. All of this, though, is a part of your journey to forgiveness. The different emotions that you go through is to help you heal and grow so that you may stop rubbing that salt into your wounds and escape the role of being a victim. So how can you start forgiving? Let yourself first and foremost feel the emotions. Take time to reflect and redefine your relationship with the person who caused pain. Some people turn to their spiritual traditions, create positive affirmations for themselves to gain that confidence back for themselves. They also have turned to things like meditation, which has shown promise in bringing about forgiveness and bringing compassion back into your heart. See a mental health professional if you're finding that it's really interfering in your daily lives. This can really help you because they're trained in helping you change old patterns and old beliefs about yourself and maybe even about the world and others. Talking to a spiritual care provider is also very helpful because a person's concept of forgiveness is influenced by their spiritual, religious, and cultural backgrounds. Forgiveness is not just a healing intervention. It is your endpoint of well-being. Keeping that in mind is going to really help you to move forward so you can carry the wisdom that you've gained from your growth or from the situation without holding on to the negative emotions. If you want to see the heroic, look at those who can love in return for hatred. If you want to see the brave, look for those who can forgive. The Bhagavad Gita. On our next and last episode, we will be talking about love.